Welcome back to Tea Garden. This is another one of our crystal meditation pieces. So similar to how one would do a crystal grid. But before that, let's talk about the books I use, like I always do, with reference guides. So the books I like to use are Cunningham's Crystal Gem and Metal Magic. I really love it because it is non-path specific. It does have some nice colorful pictures of the stones that he talks about. It doesn't have a ton though. It doesn't have a ton of stones because it has to delve into metal as well. But for that kind of thing, I go to Crystals, Minerals, and Stones, Essential Guide to Crystals, Minerals, and Stones by Margaret Ann Lembo. And it has a color guide to all of the stones, has associations, everything you need for a ton of different things. So that's what these two are what I like to use for crystal and stone magic and different things like that. So that is what I go for. So tonight we're going to be doing a financial prosperity crystal meditation. Let's look over the boards that we have for this particular one. I only have a few boards, so that's what we're going to start with. Alright, so the first board we have up top here is the snake board. This one I use, or can be used, just for general anything, as a forward momentum energy and symbolism. So snake transforms and moves forward. It does not stagnate. So it's good for most types of work. We also have the bee, which as we know is a symbol of community and hard work, but it also can revolve around financial gain or careers. So I really like this one for tonight. But the last board, of course, is my tiger board. Now, you don't usually think about tiger for prosperity, and that might be true, but you have the phases of the moon, which can bring in that type of change, transformation energy. But for now, I think I want to stick with the bee. So let's put the others back. So while this might be the most appropriate for what I want to do and the symbolism I want to work on, it is rather small, as you can tell. So it might be a little harder to work on this one. But we're not going to keep ourselves inclined towards the edge of the board. We're going to expand past it if we have enough space and crystals. Alright, position. It's important. So the crystals I'm going to use for this one are carnelian, lapis lazuli, pyrite, citrine, and then amplify with clear quartz. Now I do have all those crystals. They're all rather large. So the lapis, I have both a big piece of raw lapis lazuli and a small piece. I have a big piece of citrine, and I have a bag of small tumbled citrines. I have a lot of carnelian, and I have a lot of clear crystal quartz. So I have a bunch of stuff, plus I have my pyrite. And as you can see, a lot of this is much bigger than the plaque, which is fine. The bee will represent for us the heart of things, what needs to be at the heart of all of this. So it will probably have to expand past the bee, and that is fine. And we're just going to be mindful about what we want at our center, and what we want connected to our center of the work, and be mindful about how we position things to connect and interact. So if I am focusing on specifically financial prosperity, what I want at the heart of all of this isn't manifestation. It is financial success It is merchants, it's prosperity, it's luck, it's all this other stuff. But at the heart of it, we want abundance. Specifically with money, since we're working with financial success. Now, all these stones connect with all kinds of different aspects of that. But the core of it I'm going to choose today is citrine. Specifically citrine I chose for this meditation, or crystal grid, or whatever you want to call it, is the fact that it brings financial success. This is what we want. We want financial success. I also like it because it's almost transparent. In fact, I can see my finger through it if you can't. And it's just filled with light and solar energy. I think that brings a lot of good aspects. Financial gain is not always brought about with honesty, or in this case, transparency. So at the heart of all matters, I want everything to be crystal clear. I'm thinking about when I place it at the center of things on top of the bee, which to me symbolizes community and hard work. I'm thinking about honest money. Thinking about hard work, getting the things I deserve. Not fast money solutions, not schemes and things like that. I'm thinking about how I can apply the things I know and the things I can do to be able to earn money and be able to help my family. Now, I still have a huge bag of citrine, so that's there if I need it. So the other crystals I have just a few of are the pyrite and the lapis lazuli. Now, pyrite manifests money. Manifestation is an act of creation, of bringing about. So, at the heart of things is B. And we are aiming towards manifesting money. So I'm going to put the pyrite on top of the tiny B that is at the top of the plaque. And say, this is what I want. This is what my driving force is. I want abundance. And it's the golden sunlight, and we have the gold of gold in there. Now, as I said, this is probably just going to overdo my plaque, so I'll have to expand around it later. We got the manifestation of money. Lapis lazuli is all about manifestation in general. So we want lapis lazuli to act kind of like carnelian, because carnelian is all about that manifestation, but also about prosperity. So we're going to surround the plaque with our carnelian. Move that back a little bit. We're going to manifest prosperity. We're going to manifest luck. We're going to be good about that. We just have it all surrounding the placard. We'll figure out where to put the lapis in a minute. Alright. I think I would like lapis to be on top of the citrine. That seems appropriate. And if citrine is the sun, lapis lazuli is the sky, in which the sun must move through. Alright. This seems pretty easy. We still have this big piece of lapis, but I might use that for something else later. Now I got my big bag of citrine. So what I want to do with this, besides move it around my table, is I'm just going to take a few pieces, and I'm going to move them in front of the carnelians, so that they bring with them joy and energy, and at the heart of it, financial success. So these are going to funnel the exact same energy that we're putting out with the big one into the carnelians to help radiate that manifesting financial success as well as luck and general prosperity. So the relationships the carnelians are getting is not only from the big pulsy energy of the middle, but also from the minor star pieces, the pieces that form that spoke. And lastly, we have the amplification pieces. So clear quartz. We're just gonna take some of the pieces. We're gonna fill in the gaps. We're gonna amplify it all. Doesn't have to be exact or even. Haha, even. We're just gonna fill in all of those gaps and make this radiate. These might be too small for my liking. Alright, here we go. Radiate. And this just radiate outwards. Missed a spot. Missed a spot. Okay. Alright. So we just want this to radiate. That we need money. That we want fair, honest money we earn and deserve. Alright. So we know that in crystal grids you have to connect all of the crystals together. When I did my positive relationships spread meditation, I used a halite wand. For this I want to use the lapis piece because it has a nice poke to it. It actually has a kind of a blade to it. But before that, I want us to rehash what all of this means, and then we'll touch each piece and think about those things that we need. So, citrine, used for to bring about financial success. That is its thing. It brings about financial success. Carnelian is used for manifestation, prosperity, and luck. Pyrite is manifesting money specifically. And then lapis lazuli is just general manifestation. Then we have the clear quartz used for amplification. Alright. We got the blade of our big lapis piece. We're going to connect them. And connect manifestation to that. So at the heart of all things, radiate it out like the sun. Cool. And then we're radiating this out, but we're also going to make a ring. So that it continues to move that prosperity around. And now we can connect the quartzes to the carnelians. We're just making a ring of power. It's kind of like a whirlwind. It kind of spins up our energy. And now that we've connected all the crystals with the intent of money, thinking about the financial success and hard work we want, the money we deserve, it spins around and radiates out financial success. It spins around joy and energy, and we did it in kind of a sun pattern so that it just fulfills that, spreads it, and nurtures it. Well, that's all I have for now on this particular spread for financial prosperity. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to watch more of these or have more of them done. And I will see you next time. Have a good night.